I couldn't do it. I couldn't do that song. The like offset clap was really messing with me. Was not enjoying that. Good morning, everybody. How's it going? It is your boy Rayuka. We are back at it again with some more filling up the national decks. And yeah, so yesterday we left off. We caught 114 Pokemon. Now we're going through the fossil collection and seeing where we're at there. I want like I want like Pokemon Hi-Fi. I want some like Pokemon Hi-Fi. Let me change a setting here. Alrighty, Pokemon Hi-Fi. Bro, there really isn't any Pokemon Hi-Fi? There's like hype music. I'm surprised. Is it just all, it's just probably just like all the more upbeat Pokemon music. Alright, whatever, we'll listen to this for a bit. Okay, so this is what I have for Fossil. I went through a lot of my sets already. I went through 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 sets. So we could just start putting a lot of our cards in. So we've got, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32 cards being added to the collection. Yeah, I'll just show it off over here. So we got 32 cards going into the collection. So we'll go from 114 to 146 after we drop all these in. So first being first, we got Arbok. I'm gonna try to have my microphone off camera, but as close as possible to me as possible. But it might not be that possible. We'll see. This is as close as I can get it. I think that's probably gonna be one of the first stream upgrades that we get, is an overhead microphone stand. Just because I do so much stuff on the desk now that like I really need the space. Alrighty, Psyduck and then Golduck. Dude, the more filled in this starts to look, it just gets so cool. Also, let me ping out that we're live. Oh. Alright, hold on, I'll be right back. I'm just seeing like like where I have to go where you guys can't see my phone. It's actually a pretty steep angle. Hi, Mitchie. Hi, Mitchie. Hello, hello. Whoa. Oh boy. Perfect. All right, I've now tweeted and alerted the Discord. We're good. Alrighty. Good morning, good morning. How you doing on this fine morning? So, another update to these is I now have there's an online, like, file that you can get from DPM, or Deep Pocket Monsters. That's the Pokemon collector I've been watching a lot. He does a lot of really cool timed challenges and stuff like that. He's the one that inspired me to build a National Dex collection. But he has a link where you can download what is called the Gigadex document tracker. I don't know exactly everything that it's called, but drop my mouse. But it's cool because it helps you keep track of everything that you have in a digital way. So it makes it easier for when I go to the convention, because I don't have to take the binder with me. And not only that, but I edited it so that way I know which Pokemon have shiny versions, and like if I have a shiny mon, why does it? Okay, it is the song. I'm like, it's just weird because it happened earlier, but there's just like a weird looping that songs are doing recently. I don't know. Like in the backing track, I can hear it twice and it's really kind of annoying. Am I getting old? But yeah, I edited the file so that way I can also track which Pokemon have shinies, and if I have a separate way of having it, so I check if I have the Pokemon, and then if I have it in shiny, so that way I can still collect the Pokemon as normal, but I also have a way to make sure that I still know that I need to find the shiny version of it. So this is the update of this page from Fossil. We're only missing a few. Holy, that is insane. Oh, this one's gonna be coming from this side. So I don't really need to hold on to the cards anymore. I will, and then maybe if this ever goes anywhere, I could potentially give these cards away for somebody else to track their national decks. The only issue is it's not in any sort of order, so whoever gets them would have to do the work to put them back in order. Because that's going to be like another project. Sounds like an IRL Pokedex at that point. Yeah, literally. It's literally an IRL Pokedex without the pictures. You are correct. Actually, when you put it that way, Mitchie, you're pretty much just right, man. I didn't think about it like that, but yeah, you're right. All right. An update on the decks. Here we are. This is where we're at. Beautiful. Alrighty. And then this page. Hitmonlee. Wheezing. Horsey. And Seadra. Man, this page over here is very bare. But not for long. Ditto. Almanite. Star. And a very well-loved Kabuto. Alright, this one is still missing quite a lot. Now we just need the Game Freak director to hand you the certificate IRL when you complete the binder. Oh my, that would be sick. That would be so cool. Oh, that would be so dope. If you completed a binder of Pokemon, you get a document. That would be crazy. You know what? You know what? I have some connections. My dad works at Game Freak. Maybe he can help me out. Yeah, right. Alrighty. So there is our update here. Okay, so very much... Why is this so crooked? Is it just the camera angle? I don't know how to correct it though. It's doing it side to side doesn't matter. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Okay, next page. Wow. We are so bare here. There's like nothing here. These pages are blank. Man, but don't the other pages look so cool? Like, it's actually insane. Alrighty. And that's where we end on our fossil expedition. So let's go ahead and remove these. Okay, the rest are all from this side. Alrighty. There we go. There's our update. Wahoo! Alrighty. Back to el beginning. Next, we've got some base set 2. We've got some rocket. Ooh. So these two are just upgrades because I really like these rocket. I really like the rocket mons. We've got these two from Gym Challenge. It's either Gym Challenge or Gym Heroes, and this is the opposite. Then we got these two from either Gym Challenge or Gym Heroes. So we've got quite a bit of upgrades that we're doing here because from these sets, I didn't really have a lot. I might go back and update some of these arts with these because I've got some cool arts in here that I think are really nice. A lot of, you know, the trainers Pokemon from back in the day. Back in my day, it was Blaine's Charmander. Yeah. So one day I might go and change out some arts, but for now, the only ones that I really want to change are these two, because I just like them a bit more. So let's go ahead and fill out our decks. It looks like from here we'll add, let's see, we did what, 34 added from Fossil. Gucci collector. Gucci? I don't have Gucci. Let me do a double check of the card update here. Still out the Doug trio. Rapidash. No, we still missing the Rapidash. We got the Slowbro and the Magnemite. Still need the Dodrio. And then we have everything up to that Voltorb. Nice.
You suck.
What the heck? You take it back. You take it back. Take it back. I don't suck. How you doing, Maelstrom? Oh, excuse me. The morning coffee is kicking in, huh? My bad. All right. So we went from 911 to 879. So that would be 125 minus 879. 146. Nice. So we had 34 from Fossil. I like to keep track of like what we got from what. So we got 5 from base set 2. We got 2 new Mons, Team Rocket. 2 new from Gym Challenge. 2 from Gym Heroes. There we go. Alrighty. So let's go ahead and add these all up. I'm gonna go set by set still though. I lied. So I messed up. So first, we got the Venusaur. Then we got the Kakuna. I think that's all we got. Oh, I don't need this Magnemite. I had one. So actually, it would be 4 from base set 2. Okay. Let's go ahead and take out the filler card. So there's our update. And we got the Clefairy. There's our update there. And then our Magneton. There's that update. Ekans would have been back here. Oh boy, you're a very lucky kitty. Here. I know there's nowhere to go, silly. He like jumped up onto the desk, but I gasped because there was like 4 tall stacks, but he managed to dodge them all. So actually, there's the update there. Okay. There's the 2. I think the rest are going to be the next page. Okay. So let's go ahead and put in Poliwrath. And let's put in the Rapidash. Wow. 2 more Mons left here. 2 more. Holy. First generation is so close. So close. Alrighty. Mr. Mime. That's all we got there. Good job, Mr. Mime. You did your thing, buddy. And then we got a couple additions here. Dragonair. Moltres. That's that. There's our update. Woohoo! And let's go ahead and remove those. Get these in there. So yeah, like I said, I might go through and I might change the arts for some of the other cards, but I really wanted these ones. All right. So that's where we're at now. So let's go ahead and update our count. So we got the Moltres. Oh, whoops. My binder accidentally was on the spacebar, I guess. Okay. So we got the Moltres now, the Aerodactyl. We've got the Mr. Mime. We've got the Magneton, the Rapidash, the Poliwrath. We've got the Clefairy. The Ekans. The Kakuna. And the Venusaur. Alright, we're at 26 remaining. 26 remaining for Gen 1. And unfortunately, it might only get harder for Gen 1. Hi, Leffa. Yo. We're currently filling up our national decks, Leffa. So this is where we're at right now. So this is everything up to Neogenesis. We're about to start Neogenesis. But yeah, so this is where we're at. And I do show you the Arcanine. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. He wants to see the Arcanine? Uh-oh. Just kidding, we have one. Base set Arcanine. Wait. Yahoo! I was afraid. I couldn't remember if we had the Arcanine or not. But so this is what we're adding now. I need to spread them a little bit more. There we go. Wow. So this is what we're adding now. We do have a couple of Gen 1 in this pile, but a majority of it is going to be Gen 2. So a lot of this Gen 1 will hopefully be filled out in the later generations, but yeah, this is where we're at now. Sun and Moon is your favorite Arcanine? Yo, link it in chat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38 from Genesis. Eight new cards. So first, we do have a Gen 1 that we get to add. And that is going to be our Electabuzz. Bada bing, bada boom. I can't get the card. Wait a minute. Okay. It's the set after Explorers and after Aquapolis. I was like, where are my light Pokemon? I was really confused. I had to figure it out. Okay. Oh yeah, where's your new office now? You had to move it, right? Yeah, so my office got moved into my wife's office. So now we share an office. That is a sick Arcanine art. That is super sick. Dude, I can't believe there's not a shiny Arcanine card yet. Like, how is there not a shiny Arcanine card? But yeah, I have a picture of it in, I'm trying to think which, in Matt's server. I want my special illustration Arcanine one day, I believe. Maybe shiny SIR. Alrighty, so we are gonna go ahead and start Gen 2 properly. We do have some Gen 2 cards because of our shiny collections. But I think what's gonna happen is I think they're gonna do a lot of Gen 5 shinies next. I feel like they'll do a Fates set for 5th gen soon. The reason I say that is because, well, we're gonna get the oh wait, no, that's not really 5th gen though, that's 6th gen. Dang, I don't know. But 5th gen has like the least shiny Pokemon of almost any generation, it looks like. And then the generations that look like they have a lot are like, I think Gen 8 is a gen that looks like it has like a bajillion shinies. Like almost, you can almost get every single Pokemon shiny. It's actually insane. It makes me sad that I didn't collect Shining Fates, Hidden Fates, and Paldean Fates. I really wish I got into Pokemon collecting a lot sooner, essentially. There's a hare. There we go. And just like that, it looks so much better. So much better. This is the not fun part. It's removing all these cards. Though I'm the one that decided to do all these cards. I mean, it makes it super easy for filling it in, though. Because I don't have to be like, oh, what card? What number is this? What Pokedex number is this? Okay, let me count from the top. I don't have to waste my time counting. Plus it presents better, so I'm not too upset about these cards. Can I grab the page? Oh my gosh. Like sitting here trying to grab the page and it just keeps slipping out of my grasp. Alrighty. Voila. That is the first 2 pages of Gen 2. Oh boy. Apom. Monkey. Dude, Gligar back in the day, one of my top Pokemon. Really sick Pokemon. I wonder how hard it would be to make a Gligar master set. Maybe add that to the list of master sets I one day want to complete. I was thinking of doing a Mienfoo master set. Man, that shit would be so easy. Like I'm doing it from the wrong side. There's like a good, not a good amount. I meant to say the opposite. There's like very little Mienshus out there. And the only reason I really want to do a Mienshu or Mienfoo is because its Pokedex number is 619, which is one of my favorite wrestlers, Rey Mysterio. That's in his theme song, his entrance song. Like booyaka booyaka 619. That shit. I'll play it for you guys. But that is one of the reasons why I want to collect 619 is because Rey Mysterio. Which, if I really wanted to, it would be very easy. It would cost me like $16 to master set a Mienfoo. Not only that, but I could make all the dumb jokes of, you know what I mean, foo? You know what I mean, foo? Okay, buddy. But yeah, it's like, it was like, I think 18 cards. And that's if I were to collect the... I'm mad that made me laugh. Oh, man. I'm sorry, bro. I'm sorry. I gotta think of, like, all the Pokemon dad jokes, man. I gotta be prepared. I gotta be prepared, you know? Dude, the shiny Suicune is so sick. I can't wait to get the other dogs. Or the other beasts. I know people call them legendary dogs, but to me, like, in my head, I call them dogs, but I've always been like, man, they look more like cats to me. But they're technically the legendary beast trio. Look, it's fee. And you're gonna have to pay a fan fee to talk with me. Just kidding, just kidding. Just kidding. You can talk to me for free. Okay, buddy. Training arc. Yeah. Raikou is the only one I think that looks like a cat. I would say... You don't think that Entei looks like a cat? If we're gonna say, like, which one looks most like a dog, it would probably be Suicune. Reminds me of, like, a greyhound. Alrighty. There it is. Neo Genesis update of our binder. Still a lot of blank pages, or blank spots. More like a lion that now that I think about it. I mean, lion is pretty cat-like though, because lions are feline. Alright, the next is Explore. So we don't have too much. Got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Again, we got one more Gen 1 Pokemon to add from the list here. So that's pretty good. So how many did I say? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Yeah, lions are straight up cats. Yeah. That's what I'm saying. But, I mean, that is why they're called the beasts, though, right? Is because they kind of have... They have canine features, but they also have cat-like features. So, that's why they're the beasts. Alright. There's our Scyther card. Alrighty. Now we go to Igglybuff right here. Alrighty. That's that. And then unknown. O? I went for unknown O. I don't know why I picked O, but I decided for O. There's our Wobbuffet. There's our Dunsparce. There's our Teddy Ursa. And there's our Ursaring. Wahoo! I'm thinking about collecting the Pokemon card because Maelstrom mentions making a blanket and then using unknowns to spell out the baby's name. I think I wanna start the little baby's collection with that idea where the cards would spell out his name. I think that'd be a cool way to start off a collection. Where the hell is a Tyrogue? There you are, buddy. Got Larvitar. And Pupitar. Alrighty, that's it. That is our update. So now I gotta update my Gigadex document. You gotta do the thing where he chooses his own starter with plushies. Yeah. Ooh, that's... I'll make sure they get like a card for that too. Like 3 cards for the evolutionary line. Ooh. Man, I'm gonna build this like dope collection for them to start out with. Only for them to say, Dad, your binder's filled with pathetic cards, and then he's just gonna like dump the collection. It's like, I don't even like trading cards, Dad. Fine, more cards for me. But yeah, we do plan on doing the starter thing. My wife actually asked me if I had the original trio in plushies, which I don't. She's like, we're gonna have to get them. So she's all on board with doing the plushie thing too. I think we have the Piloswine, right? Piloswine, yeah. Mantine, Fanfee, Stantler, Tyrogue, Miltank, Suicune, Larvitar, Pikachu. Alright. We are at 100 or 823 Pokemon left. Meaning we have caught a total of 202 Pokemon. Woohoo! So that is the update of the binder. Let's go. Zip this bad boy up now. That's how you know she's the one. Yes, sir. Yeah. I knew she was the one when when I asked if she wanted to learn how to play Pokemon cards, and she said yes. That's when I knew. That's when I knew. See, I knew it was crooked. It's not me. Why is this crooked? It's like no way to like... It's like no way to fix it. Is it the... Is it the actual desk? Hold on. Is that better? I think that's actually better. It's still somewhat crooked. But it is better than what it was before. Center, so this should be moved over slightly. That should be center. Okay. All right. So what time is it? 7 o'clock. So we spent like roughly an hour. Okay. Wow. These are all the Pokemon that we added. That's crazy. Man, I can't wait to like start buying sealed products and like opening cards. It's gonna be so much fun. Just have to wait for a set to come out that I'm super interested in. Dad, your binder is filled with old people cards. True. Alright. So okay, we need the Raikou for sure. The Golbat we don't need. Flaffy we don't need. Staryu we don't need. Murkrow I think is one. Yeah, we need the Murkrow. The Unknown we don't need. Paris we don't need. Skiploom we don't need. Remoraid I think is one we need. Yep. And then Snubble we don't need. So these are all don't need cards. I wonder if any of these cards are like good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. So this wasn't a pack that I opened. I was wondering if it was, but it was 10 cards. I think this set had 9 cards per pack. What is it? Pokemon Revelations pack. Pretty sure it was 9 cards. Oh no, 11. So you know what? My dad probably took the... Oh no, because you could only get 1 rare. Did I miscount? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. No. I have 10. 6, 7, 8, 10. Yeah. So if I had 11... Unless you could hit a holo on top of your rare hit. I was wondering if maybe this was like an OG pack that I opened. Oh, it would have been an energy, right? I don't know. I don't know. But I need these 3 for sure. What I wanted to see was Pokemon Revelations. Pokemon Revelation price guide. Let's see if any of these ones are worth taking to the show. Wow, the right way. Oh, that's the holographic, the holofoil. Now, mine is only worth like 11 bucks, 12 bucks. Actually, yeah, it would probably just be easier to sort by set. 55, 52, 47, 58, 56, 20. Okay. So if we're looking at numbers, we're looking for 28. This is like a buck. This is like a buck. 47. This is like less than 50 cents. 52. This is less than 50 cents. 55. Around 50 cents. Less than 40. Less than 40. Okay, so no, not really. Not really worth much. But these ones, we for sure will be using the Raikou in our collection. We'll be using the Murkrow. And the Remoraid. Who just let out the meanest fart? Because it wasn't me. I'll tell you that much. Wasn't me. Wasn't me. Wasn't me. Excuse me. I burped, okay? I didn't fart. I burped. Murkrow, Remoraid, Raikou. The hell are you? There you are. So these three will go into the collection. This is the set that I've been waiting for. This right here. This is the one I've been waiting for us to add some Mons from. So we don't need Totodile, the Togepi, the Scyther, although this Scyther is really cool. We can add the Wigglytuff. We don't need any of the unknowns. Don't need the Venomoth. But look how cool these cards are. We don't need the Dugong. The Ninetales, I believe we do need, right? Yeah, we do need the Ninetales. Don't need the Machoke. We need the Ledian. Don't need the Golduck. Bada bing, bam, boom. I love these light cards. These ones are so sick. The evolution lights. I was like, do I want to put these in my binder or do I want to get trades for these? Because these ones are actually worth something decent. These two are worth about 15. This one's worth like 30. But I have the trio. Like, if I had, like, 2 of them, I would probably go ahead and trade them. But I've got 2. So I was like, nah, I had to put the light trio in there. They're all right next to each other. I think I want this Growlithe art. This Growlithe art looks so cute. So we would get Ninetales, Wigglytuff. We would get Hitmonchan. We would get the trio. Bing, bang, boop. Alrighty. Don't have a Clefable, right? Ooh, light Wigglytuff or dark Wigglytuff? That is a question. That is a question. Alright. Let's go through the Mons I know for sure I don't need. The dark Quilava is sick. Gen 2, Ledian we would have now. Nothing else. Fortress we would now have. Heracross we would now have. Houndour. Smeargle? No, I didn't see a Smeargle. Blissey. We don't have Blissey. Okay. We have Girafarig then? Yeah, I do remember seeing the Girafarig. What about the Chansey? I think I need the Chansey, don't I? Or is there a foil one in there? There might be a foil one in there already. What number are you? 113? Alright, so it looks like I have a Chansey already. So these would be the new additions. I think I'm going to go with the light Wigglytuff. I like the art on that one a bit more. Plus it's got a little Caterpie. So we'll go ahead and throw these all to the side. This light Slowbro goes for like 13 bucks. So that's definitely going to go with me. Alrighty. I think the unknowns are worth some money as well. I'm gonna go through all this stuff again in the future. These ones all are gonna go into the binder. So we're gonna have to re-sleeve these because I don't want these penny sleeves. I did need the Octillery, right? I did. Okay, I just realized I didn't check that one off my list. So the Growlithe is really just going in there because I really like the art. This is such a cute Growlithe art. There's certain arts where I see them and I'm like, that's just an auto include. I didn't feel that way about a lot of them. Like, I do think a lot of them are cooler. Like, slightly. But not enough for me to be like, oh yeah, this for sure, you know. I think so far I've only done that with the Rattata, Raticate, and now the Growlithe. And now all these cards are cards that I just don't have. Alrighty. Re-sleeve these bad boys. Probably gonna have to open up another packet, it looks like. But yeah, I had like base set and I think dark versions of these ones. But I think the light versions just look so sick. I'm a huge fan of the light ones. I'm surprised how many first gen we got off of this one. We got 6 and then 5 second gen. One, 2, 3. I accidentally grabbed 4. Alrighty. Oh, that should go down here. Whoopsies. All right. Let's go ahead and put these in dex order. There we go. Awesome. And the next big set, the Legendary Collection. So there's going to be some auto includes like these firework arts, but there will also just be a lot of not includes because a lot of this stuff is going to be a repeat of just about everything that we've seen. So there would be no need to see this. Is there a way to sort by... No, I guess not. Squirtle. Oh, I think we need the Snorlax. I think we need this Snorlax. What number are you, bud? 143? Hell yeah. Ooh, and the Sand Slash we need. Nice. So we're getting some useful Pokemon here. These are all the Dark Dragonair again. Nope. There's an Arcanine. There you go, Leffa. Take that Arcanine. Oh, there's a Rapidash. But I think we already put one in. Alrighty, well, that's it for Legendary Collection. Not much to add. Not much to add. Would actually only appear to be 2 new Mons, but 2 replacements as well. Some cool replacements, in my opinion. Until we get the shiny versions. Once we get the shiny Mons, then these will unfortunately have to go. Because both of those Pokemon have shiny shiny versions. Dude, the Pikachu shiny is like $40. And then the Kadabra shiny, I'm not sure how much that runs for. So we got 2 more Pokemon. The Snorlax and the Sand Slash. And then we've got 2 replacements. Pikachu and the Kadabra. Fireworks. Woohoo! Yippee! Okay. So we got what? We said 2 for Legendary Collection? And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 from Destiny. And then 3 from Neo Revelation. Okay. Perfect. Wait, 11 from Destiny? Really? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 11. I guess so. Crazy. Alright. So we'll probably do that whole pocket as one upgrade. Now, this is the upgrade of the century because we're going to be throwing in some crazy expensive cards. Thanks to Papa Rye. He, when we were sorting through his collection, we were going through his bulk and his duplicates. And there were some really cool cards that I had asked for. And he agreed to pass them over. Which was very, very awesome of him. So, these are the 4 cards that my dad passed over to us. So we got what I like to call the Jesus Christ Mewtwo. So Mewtwo, Reverse Hollow Mew, Reverse Hollow T-Tar. Really hard to see the hollow on this one, but it's there. And the Reverse Hollow Ampharos. All cards that we need for our collection. So Mewtwo, Mew, Tyranitar, and Ampharos. So these 3 will eventually get replaced with their shinies, but some of these have very, very expensive shinies that I very much don't see us getting for a long time. So, yep. So Wartortle we don't need, Vileplume, Totes we don't need, Switch, Squirtles we don't need, Sparrow, Shelter, Rattata, Pikachu we don't need, Meowth, Mareep, Magmar? I think we have. I don't think we need the Magmar. No. Magikarp, Machoke, Larvitar, Kadabras, Hitmonlee, Haunters, Gloom, Flaffy, Ekans, Electabuzz we don't need. Oh, this is the pile of Pokemon we don't need. That there. Diglett. This Cubone art I did ask for from my dad as well. That is an art that is going into the binder. It's a very, very sad art, but I really, really like it. Chansey, Clefairy, Clefable. There's another hit that we need. Perfect. Bulbies, Bayleaf, Alakaz. Bro, you got me. Bro, you got me. It's like, what the? Alright. Alakazam. We have Alakazam? Who is it? Who is it? I don't remember having the Alakazam art, but I guess we do. I'm gonna put one off to the side because my brain doesn't want to believe it. Dun, 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 dun. Alrighty, so it looks like from this part of the collection, don't actually have much either. We're getting through it though. We're getting through the collection. Gen 5 Cynthia jump scare. Oh, I'm so dumb. It was the Radiant Alakazam. That's why I don't remember it. It was the Radiant one. Alright, so Gen 1, we've got a replacement art, but we also got the Clefable finally. There we go. I'm excited. I'm really excited to put these ones in. So actually, we might split this up. Maybe not. Maybe not split it up. Maybe we'll just do this one as its own. I have so much content now though for shorts. I'm ready to turn all this stuff into shorts content, man. Wait, where's Cubone? What number is Cubone? Because I don't think the e-reader cards actually, they don't have their dex number. Cubone is number 104? Yeah, I don't see 104 on the card anymore. Wow. So they did away with whatchamacallit? They did away with the dex numbers on Pokemon cards. Weird. Alrighty, so the next thing we're gonna do is we are gonna go through all of the 3rd generation cards that I have. I don't really have many. They are kind of separated by set, but really these are just gonna be, we're gonna just go through and grab the ones that we need because there's not that many compared to like what we've been doing. All right, so we know we need a Mudkip. We know we need a Marshtomp. We don't need a Weezing. We will need a Grovyle for sure. We will take a Wailmer, take a Pelipper and a Wingull, take a Shroomish, no Coughings, a Trico for sure, a Skitty, Spheal, Celio, Carvanha, Lantern, Chinchou. I think we have one of these two. Let me double check my Gen 2 list. I think we have the Lantern. These have the Pokedex number on them again? No. Man, why did they get rid of the Pokedex number on the card? Lantern. Yep, so we do indeed have the Lantern. We don't need the Golbat, the Ekans, the Voltorb. We need the Slugma, I'm pretty sure. And that's it. Would I need the Slugma? I think so. Yep. Alrighty, so for Gen 2 pickups, we've got Chinchou and the Slugma. And for 3rd gen, these are our first 3rd gen pickups. We've got the Trico, the Grovyle, got the Mudkip and the Marshtomp. Trying to figure out. I think Shroomish is next. Oh no, Wingull and Pelipper. And then the Shroomish. And then we've got Skitty. Then Carvanha, and then Wilmer. And then the last two would be Spheal. Where the hell are they? Spheal and Celio. Emotional damage. So these would be the mons that we have next to sleeve up. Sad Hoenn noises? Why sad Hoenn noises? Wait, sad hoeing noises. Monka S? Alright, I gotta become family friendly, guys. I gotta change up my humor, man. Dude, family friendly is gonna be so hard. First step, not swearing. Down. Alrighty. Got to keep up that family-friendly revenue streak going. It's not even that, man. It's just I don't want my kid to pick up my bad humor, you know what I mean? I don't need calls from the schools. Your kid said this. Oh no. Little Timmy, you should not be saying these things. Hi, Milk. How you doing? Alright, so this will be our 3rd gen ad. Sorry, the EX era, I believe, is what those cards came from. Okay. And the next set would be the Diamond and Pearl era. So we've got some cool things like pre-release cards. Got some Call of Legend. A lot of trainer cards. Not that many Pokemon. Alright, let me just straight up get these out. Because this is all trainer cards. These are promos and Japanese cards. There is a card though that I pulled from these. There we go. So let's reshine this. So, this is like, what? So it should be Diamond, Pearl, and then Heart Gold, Soul Silver. Is, like, that's the era we're in for these cards. I don't have... So Diamond and Pearl, Platinum, that era, all of my cards from that era, I gave to... I gave to... my now brother-in-law, when he was a kid. I gave him the cards because I'm gonna put this in the binder for sure and this in the binder. I gave him the cards because he was super into Pokemon and I wanted to start his collection off with a lot of stuff. Kind of sad that I did, only because he ended up giving it away, which, like, makes me sad only because I had so many memories with those cards, like tournaments, pretty much would have been like my, like, high school Pokemon era. Yeah, because at this card... It was a pre-release from 2008. Yeah, it would have been my high school era or middle school era. And I just have a lot of memories of, like, going to my cousin's house and deck building, testing out decks with all my cousins that played Pokemon, and we would go to tournaments like almost every other week or so. And it was just a lot of fun. So there's a lot of cards that have like I have fond memories of, like the It was when they redid trainer cards for 4th gen, where it was like the Luxray and the Blaziken, I think. I think Luxray was like the 8th gym leader's Luxray. I can't remember his name. But there's those cards. Again, one of my decks that I theory crafted and made myself was a deck called the Gligar deck, because it was Gliscor and Gengar. But like, thinking about it now, I should have definitely dubbed it the hit and run deck, because that's what it essentially did. And I'm pretty sure I explained the deck in one of the last week's streams. But yeah, so the only reason I'm sad about it is because I lost. It's a lot of cards that I lost and will never see again. The only reason that there's like kind of a bright side to it is that at the time of him giving it away to somebody else, you know, it was another person that was super into Pokemon and, you know, got to get that enjoyment of having a huge collection gifted to them. So that's kind of like the bright side, is that somebody else got more enjoyment from the cards at the time. And like, all I could think about is like, I wonder where those cards are now. Are they just sitting in someone's closet? Are they sitting in like a storage unit? Where could they be? But yeah, so we'll be adding these cards. These cards will replace cards, because I do like... do I want to replace these cards? Because I'd be replacing the light Ninetales. These cards are kind of interesting because they have the emblem for the wrong set that they were in. Nah, I guess I'll just take these. I won't replace those. I will replace, however, the Piloswine with this pre-release stamp card, because memories. So we got the Relicanth, the Milotic, the Seviper, and we got a Lugia. This Lugia is super, super sick. It actually has 2 swirls on it. There's one by its belly down here, and then one up here above its wings. Yeah, you can see it right there. I just think it's sick because it's surrounding him, but also because it's almost like in the games when you go to find the Lugia, you have to go through a bunch of whirlpools. So it's very similar to that. Not the in-law giving the cards away. He was just a kid at the time. I can't be upset. I can't be upset. He was doing what he thought was best, making other people happy with cards, which is a good thing. All right. So before we get into the black and white era, we're going to go through some of the promos that I have. And we will probably end up replacing some of these Pokemon cards with the promos that I have. So I do have these promos, but I don't really want to replace them. Because the Mew and the Mewtwo I have from my dad. Some pretty sick cards. I actually think I like the Articuno Moltres that I have in the binder a little bit more. We got some Japanese cards, but I don't believe I need any of these either. Oh, we do need the Butterfree though. I don't know that these are real though. I'm gonna have to ask my dad to see his Japanese cards. Because these ones kind of feel a little flimsy, and I don't know. Oh, we've got... I don't know what language this is. But we got this light Flareon in a different language. So that's that. That's these. So of the Japanese and promo cards that I saw, these are the 3 we're gonna add. Again, another pre-release card. And this was technically black and white era pre-release. But I still want to do those ones as well. Got the Japanese Butterfree. And then the promo Dragonite. So we got these 3 that we'll add to the binder. And let's go ahead, toss them in. Alrighty. So now, after all that is said and done, oh man, what a huge day. That was huge. We did so much. I'm gonna count these out real quick. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. From Ruby, Sapphire era. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 from DPP meta or era. Oh wait, no. Isn't one of these a replacement? No. This is where we got the replacement, right? This one is replacing. So we actually only have 4. DPP era. And then 3 promos. Alright. So, we'll probably just bundle this with this. So I think that'll be like a good little decent short. So we got, I think, 3 piles to go through. Maybe 4 piles. Okay. Unless I want to go ahead and count. Nah. We'll just do that. Okay, cool. So, tomorrow, we'll go ahead and put all of those cards that we just sorted through into the binder. It's going to give us quite a lot of stuff to add into the binder. And then, after we add all of those in, we will start going through black and white era, which are thick stacks of cards. Thick stacks, because that was when my wife and I started dating. I asked her, as I said earlier, I asked her if she would like to learn how to play the Pokemon card game. And that's when we got back into it. Well, when I got back into it, kind of got into it for about maybe half a year. First half a year of dating. But the hobby's expensive, so we eventually stopped. But that leaves me with huge stacks of cards to go through. So that'll be the next thing that we go through is... Oh my god, Milk, I completely missed your questions, man. I'm so sorry. I don't even know. Anyways, how are your cards? My card collecting has been going going well. Really fun going through my past collections and trying to get this national decks completed. Sorry again for not seeing that message. I don't know how I missed it. I need to have just like a chat window where it's only the chat so I can actually see everything that's happening. But yeah, so after the black and white era, we've got a stack of like gifted cards from friends recently that I'll go through. Very briefly. I mean, that stuff is going to be probably a lot of unique cards that we'll add to the binder. After that, we'll be going into my collections again, because I did buy some Shining Fates. I did buy like some Sun and Moon era cards because I did get back into it with my wife a couple years back. So we do have even more cards that we can start going through. And so we'll probably have like sorting streams as well, where we're just going through the cards, sorting them through by sets, and then yeah, and then going from there. So I hope you guys enjoyed today's stream. I had a lot of fun going through all this stuff. I can't wait to go through more. It's been a lot of fun just like going through all my Pokemon stuff, seeing what I have. And I don't know, this collection, it's turning into something really cool. Because, I don't know, at first it was like, yeah, it's a National Dex. It's a National Dex binder. But, like, after filling it up yesterday, it's just so cool seeing all these spaces in this binder fill in. Seeing, like, all of these, like, older cards, and then seeing some of these new ones mixed into it, it's just... I don't know, it's so cool to me. It's so cool to just see a mix of generations. So I'm really excited to see where this goes. I missed the Dunsparce card background. But then yeah, so that's pretty much it. Everything else at this point is gonna be blank. Oh man, so many blank pages. So many blank pages. But, you know, we'll get there. We'll get there. I just think it looks cool when it's like... Where's our page where this page, we're only missing like 2 cards. I need to connect my Elgato to this, that way I can make like the quick changes and whatnot. Yeah. Nerd missing so many. That is not the Kanto Farfetch'd. Yeah, it doesn't. But they both share the dex number. So there's gonna be variations, but there is no shiny Kanto Farfetch'd, only shiny Galarian Farfetch'd. And either way, Galarian or Kanto, they share the same dex number. I do have a Kanto Farfetch'd from base set 2. But my priority is to have shiny Pokemon. So the Slowpoke is shiny, this Farfetch'd is shiny. And by shiny, I don't mean hollows. I mean, like, their alternate colorway. That's why we have Pokemon in other pages back here. It's because the first thing we did was we filled in the slots with the shiny Pokemon that we have. So we have a good amount. I think it was like 35 shinies. But alrighty. I gotta get going. I got work. Unfortunately. I wish Pokemon collecting could be my work, but unfortunately does not pay the bills. So I will have to go and do my real job. But alrighty, I hope you guys enjoy the streams. I'll catch you guys tomorrow, bright and early, 6 a.m. as always. And I hope you guys enjoyed your time. Alrighty, have a great one, everybody. A great rest of your day or night. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Later. Bye bye.